Hello, everyone. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Sherri. Sophie, you're wearing mouse ears today. I know! Oh, I have a part for you, too. I'll tell you what to do and when to do it. Let's get started, shall we? Today, the mouse family is calling a meeting to make a plan about the pesky cat who has come to live in their neighborhood. Oh, this is my part? Oh. Oh, okay. You look good. They wish to find some way of knowing when she was around, so they would have time to run and hide. Lately, they have been living in constant fear of her sharp claws and her scary teeth. The mice have not been able to leave their mouse house, and they are getting hungry. Oh, something had to be done. Many ideas were discussed, and all of them seemed way too complicated. And at last, the youngest mouse got up and exclaimed,
I have a simple plan, and I know it will work. All we have to do is hang a bell around the cat's neck. When we hear the bell ringing, we will know that the cat is near, and we can run and hide.
The mouse family was surprised that none of them had thought of such a plan before. They danced. They celebrated. Oh, they were so relieved that soon their troubles would be behind them. And in the midst of the rejoicing, Grandmother Mouse spoke up. I will say Baby Mouse's plan is very good. I have a question. Who will bell the cat? That is a very good question, Grandmother Mouse Sophie. I bet Aesop has a moral or a lesson to be learned from this story. Yes, it is one thing to say something should be done. It is very different to do it. Now put on the bell and let's say goodbye. Oh. You have something else for me to put on, huh? Okay. Meow. Meow. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, here is our art activity based off of the story Belling the Cat by Aesop. And today we're going to make a cat puppet. This cat puppet is made out of a cardboard tube, a paper cardboard tube. Here's our tube here. Our other ingredients that we need today are going to be markers. I'm just going to use a red one to start with. And we need a black marker. I'm using a Sharpie, but you can use any kind of black marker. So our first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our tube and we're going to hold it in our helper hand. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my right hand, and I'm going to use my thumb, and you're going to push and squish down and make our cat ears. So we're gonna push and pinch as well. We're gonna pinch up at the top. So there's that side. Then we're gonna turn it around to the back and push with our thumb again. Push, push. There we go. And pinch, pinch and push. Now, the front of our cat, we want to be on this side where this flap is facing over, going behind. So there's the front, and there's our back. For the front of our cat, let's look at our cat example. We have 2 eyes, a nose, some whiskers, some paws, and we also have our bell, like the cat in our story had its bell put onto it. So we're going to start with the front and then we'll move to the back. Taking our black marker, we are going to start with our eyes. Now, your eyes can be any shape. They could be happy eyes. You can make angry eyes. I'm going to make some happy, calm cat eyes. I like to make those using N's or upside down U's. There's some happy cat eyes. And I'm going to add our triangle nose. This is an upside down triangle. I'm going to fill that in. Now I'm going to add 2 more U's in for my cat's mouth. So you can see I'm using my helper hand to hold my cat steady so that I can draw with my other hand. Now, from our triangle nose, we're going to add some whiskers using some long lines. Those are diagonal lines. And if we want, we can add some dots in there too. So there's the start of our cat. We can even add some whiskers on the eyes, on the eyebrows. Nice happy cat. Now, let's move down here. We want to use our U, or we can do also what's called an M. We can do an M shape for our paws. We'll do 1 M on this side, turn it over, do 1 more M right here. Now this is a little tricky because we are using an object that is 3D, and you notice I'm being careful with it. I don't want to squish it and push it down too hard. So you can also draw by putting your fingers inside of it if that helps, or holding it with your helper hand. So I'm going to add some claws. And that claws, I'm using some straight lines. And I'm going to turn and I'm going to add some ears, some triangle ears. Now, one very important thing our cat needs too is that we need a tail. So I'm going to turn it over onto the back. And from the bottom, I'm going to come and do a big wavy line. And I'm going to cap it off and bring it all the way around. There we go. Now let's look and see. So this cat had a striped tail, and if I want, I can do a striped tail on my cat too. I could do one little big stripe right up here. Maybe this cat tail got dipped in some paint, and maybe my paws, I could color those in too. So there is our basic cat. And let me show you, let's go and use our red marker too. Put that one back there. Our red marker, you can use to make the bell. I'm going to make it go all the way from the back. Wrap it all the way around. It's a very happy cat. Add our bell. And I can even color in my triangles here for the ears. So for your cat, you can choose to paint it. You can use other materials. You can use mixed media, that's what that's called. You could do collage like we did on our last art activity. Here is one that is also finished. This one has some wiggly eyes on it. And this one is painted almost like a tiger. It's kind of like a tiger cat. All right, so there are some of our cats. Here's our third cat there. So your cat can look totally different. It can look exactly the same. That is all up to you, how you want to finish and draw your cat. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.